Okay, so the other stream crashed when the graphics card updated, and I had no idea that it crashed. And so I was questing and stuff, not knowing that the game, that the stream had, everything had crashed. I had no idea that everything did what it did. Really frustrated. Because I don't know when the stream crashed. It says 2 hours and 21 minutes, but I have done 2 quests in the time since the NVIDIA graphics card was updated. So the reason my stream was, or the game kept crashing and crashing and crashing, was it doesn't like my 5070 graphics card from NVIDIA, and so it just kept crashing. And I ended up doing a graphics card update in hopes to fix it, which it did fix the game. The game hasn't crashed since I updated the graphics card. But what it did in the process was it crashed my live stream. Like the software that I used to stream, it crashed it. And so the live stream was still going on my side, or I thought it was still going on my side, and alas, it was not. It wasn't going at all. And I was like, whoops. So, anyways, that was my bad for not checking it and noticing sooner that it wasn't streaming. But I had no idea that it wasn't streaming, and I wasn't really paying attention to it because I knew it had been having issues, so I was only checking it every so often. So, yeah, that was my bad on that. Really frustrated. Anyways, so I did a couple of quests already where I had to rescue some guy from harpies, and then I had to go drop off this guy's list for provisions, and the guy made me go pick up the provisions instead of doing it himself, which is what the list said. He did, however, tell the guy I helped procure the materials for the list, so at least he gave me credit for that much. So thank you, sir, asshole. You know, there's at least that. It's just one of those things that just kind of irritates me. So, anyways, so YouTube still thinks the other stream is going. Okay, so now we're restarted. Oh yeah, the new driver is working so much better. Now that you can actually see the stream again. Let me make sure the chat is working across the platforms. Let me see. It still thinks that my other live stream is not working though. me see what's going on. What you doing, feet? Oh. And then let me check Twitch, because I closed the Twitch stream down thinking that that would help save. It should hopefully show up on here. All my stream chats and stuff should work. I hope. Well, it doesn't look like my multi-chat is working for Botrix, so it's just a big white box. That's weird. It was working earlier. I got my link and everything. I don't know why it's not syncing, but whatever. I just won't be able to see my chat for Twitch or the other YouTube channel if it's even live. It says they're live, but whatever. So we'll go back to the game.
Our efforts succeed you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Did I lose somebody? Well, I healed him. Did I heal me? That's the question. guess I can just pick up random stuff.
Haven't got time to natter, I'm afraid.
Aye. Is there all you require, sir? I've got wares of every ilk.
I've got lantern oil, so I don't. Well, I'll buy that.
If you see what you like, best buy while you can. Hope to see you again ere long.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Where did you spy a fucking treasure chest at, asswipe?
Alas, it would seem I've taken on too much.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some liquor.
Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Oh, I'm feeling the love. He gave me something. Alright, let me see. Oh, I do have too much crap in my bag. Did I not give that poor man a name? I could have swore I gave him a name. Well, let's go up and see where I can do up here. Curious to see what I can.
If you're playing Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head's like to roll ere long.
I ought to bitch slap you. Rude fuck.
If you are in need of aid, press.
Oh, these up here are nice. Yeah, I just knocked Daniela off. And she's climbing back up. Got a healer. I knocked her off the damn thing.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Here in Vermont, ports are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so erring at all. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that thorns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
Have I done everything here?
I hasten home, but that's not my duty.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Someone just leave a gold pouch sitting around? With $500 in it? Don't mind if I help myself though. Would still love to know why they shot my damn griffin out of the sky.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So those are the potatoes. They do. They look like sweet potatoes. Alright, that's it. That camping thing. There, I gave it to her. That way I've got more room to carry stuff.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Yeah, the spikes with heads on them kind of gave away the fact that there were harpies here. Kind of gave away the fact there was something bad there.
I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. 'Tis a task that demands focus. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Interesting. I like the fact the teacher came running to help too. Alright, how do I light my thingy? Okay. I don't have an L on here. Alright, I need to look and see what that map thing is for. How do you turn your lantern on? LB or L1? Press the bumper LB or L1 in the right D-pad? What is the right D-pad? Deep. What? Okay. But now somehow or another I'm on full screen mode. No, I guess I'm not. Okay. Frames of Hell. Oh, I had to set it for that so it would stop crashing. There, I'll fix it. We didn't know that it was because the graphics card pushed out an update. Was it yesterday, day before? And man, it's fucking dark out here.
Now there's a worthy prize. If
Where?
only 't weren't so far away.
The passage of time. Time is an ever-flowing river in this world, and the activities and behavior of its inhabitants reflect this. People are unlikely to remain in the same place all day long and may only appear in the morning or at night or at midday. To pass time, you can either stay at an inn or make use of one of the special seats found indoors in a set location. Come nightfall, you won't be able to see no further than the ground at your feet, and the onset of darkness summons fearsome monsters not seen by day. Exploration of wilderness after sunset at your own peril, and be sure to have a lantern in your pack. Some items can be gathered will change over time, such as by ripening or growing more flavorful. There are also items, if allowed to age long enough, will become more useful when combining materials. However, you should keep a close eye on the raw items in particular, as consuming anything that has been aged past its prime is likely to have an unpleasant side effect. Certain objects and structures that can be destroyed by your attacks will regenerate after a set amount of time has passed. Similarly, fruits and berries and other gatherables, flora, will grow back after a time. Nice. I'm curious to see where he's going.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night. Have my support. say. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Alright, this is getting annoying. So she can't use the tent? Oh shit. Oh, they set me on fire. They set me on fire and killed me. Ow. Maybe I should have waited for the cat guy to catch up.
Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
'Twould be quite painful. Worried to fall?
Careful now.
Goblins approach!
By no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
We barely helped. What are you talking about? He did all the work.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Why is that glowy?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old Voyager.
No harm in picking a few.
Forgotten Riftstone. Oh. So if I want a new pawn, I have to go through that. Okay, so how do I do... Okay, so she's got these new things, but like... Vocation, mage, magic bolt, yeah, that's painful. So she's a level 5. So I guess you don't, you don't like do anything with your skills. It just kind of auto does it for you. I take it. So Hazel and Daniela are only level 2. If I wanted them to level up, or replace them, I'd go into a rift and get a new one. But I've got stuff on them, so
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I don't know how.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Open to enlist, eh? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You seem like you'd be fit for battle even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist them, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them.
He does kind of look like a lion.
At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive.
Oh shit.
It isn't like to beast their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Tabarin's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Need me at the vanguard? Say no more. wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Where are the skeletons?
Fire won't do much good here. Let's try different.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're rather lost.
No, I'm trying to heal your ass, dummy.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Freaking thing of gold sitting right there.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. So this is now. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of his word.
It's no great shock to me.
I don't know why she always needs healing. Why are you running out of my healing circle, dipshit? You're the one that needed healing. Oh? since I can't use it, might as well give it to the... No, I'm trying to give not this card. She can't fucking move. Oh, she can. I just...
Well met.
The controller is no longer working. Great.
Why not buy your wares here today, sir?
Guess I'm done using the controller since that doesn't want to work anymore. So I guess keyboard and mouse it is. And yes, this is my knee. See? Leg. Leg. Foot. Leg. I sit weird because my back hurts. Sometimes I rest my knee, my face on my knee.
Hope to see you again. It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
is working.
Retreat!
Wait, why am I in melee here? That went over his head. Like your tiny shield is gonna do anything against Dragonfire. Oh shit. So Dragon Bad Juju got it. Ate her heart and everything.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
Hmm.
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived.
The dragon ate her heart. I don't know how you couldn't hear it anyways because it was fucking missing. I mean, how could you hear it if it was gone?
Arisen, I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either. Has he come for you? We are to part so soon then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday.
That explains the scar that's like right here on her chest when I was doing her outfits and stuff.
Arisen.
She's wearing like this bandeau top for like a bra. And there's this like scar that is right in between her breasts that kind of hangs out the bottom.
You must be the one. You match my soldier's description.
couldn't get rid of the scarf. Now I know why. Well, he looks tired. Dude, you need some sleep and some concealer.
The ruler of Vernon, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms.
I doubt it. He'd probably want to kill me.
Oh, please, forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Oh goody, a drunk soldier. Just what I need.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
I think this one's really Arisen.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
No, want to look.
'Tis no quiet life, mind. The roads can be perilous. Much obliged, sir.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
I'll follow my wind, wheresoe'er they may lead.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
I don't know why she's standing over here, but we'll go
Here
talk.
to ask aught of me, are you?
Please.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
You weren't.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I had tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
I can't. Not with the shit that I keep finding on the road.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It'll be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way.
Mm-hmm.
But what more can I do?
Little beggar.
What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me?
Well, I
Suppose
do
there's
have
no
some money.
harm in that, if you're really sure. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit Roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melbourne.
I think I get the idea.
So, what do we need to make it? Fruit roberant. Oh, there it is.
This is precisely what we were looking for.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit rubber in for me? So this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
So wait, she just gave me 100 gold, and was that a ring? Shit. A ring imbued with power, slight boost, maximum health. Okay, so she gave me a ring and 100 gold. So now I'm curious how much the fruit roberant costs here.
Hail. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
It is good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
So the ring she gave me is worth 1,000 gold. The fruit roberant I gave her is worth 600 gold. Can't believe there's a damn
This
treasure
is
chest.
generally used as a material. Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now tell me, are you registered with a guild?
No.
Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation.
Okay.
Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know.
Not with that hairstyle, you won't.
Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend in counting it.
Yep, that's such a pain in the ass.
Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle.
Yep, that's
without
true as well.
allies to protect them. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favour light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time.
Interesting.
Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Maester's teachings. The Maester's teaching is the most powerful skill that can be acquired by each vocation. Learning a Maester's teaching requires the use of a special tome which you will receive if you impress the vocation Maester with your abilities. However, the true potential of this skill can only be realized through those whose vocation rank is high enough. Interesting.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
My people are still standing outside.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Yes. Oh, this is where I do it. Good. Okay, I didn't know that this is where I had to do this at. I was wondering about that because I couldn't find out how to do it before. Vocation guilds. All manner of vocational procedures can be carried out in the guild hall of a vocation guild. Change a vocation. If you have unlocked a vocation, you can change it at any time. Unlocking new vocation requires discipline, which is accrued when defeating enemies and completing quests. Skills. Each vocation trains different skills, and you will be able to learn new skills as you rank within your vocation. Rises. Learning new skills requires discipline. Core skills can be employed from the moment they are acquired, but weapon skills must be equipped before they can be used. Augments. These are special abilities that can be equipped regardless of your current vocation. Augments are acquired by spending discipline and are active from the moment they are equipped. You can equip up to 6 augments at once. The broader variety of augments will become available to you as your vocation rank increases. Conjures a cluster of energy that blocks up to 3 attacks from a target. Palladium. Oh. Oh shit. Alright, he's gonna have to wait on those other skills until we can level him up some more.
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
Okay.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again. Here at the inn, we also I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Okay.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watch is waiting for you.
Why is he sweeping the dirt?
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what...
Didn't you hear me? The watchhead's waiting. Follow me to the village entrance.
Damn, she's rude. Oh, are we going the other way? What the fuck direction are we going, bitch? I was waiting on you to move.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital?
No, but I have to probably, don't I?
My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent, you're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A mask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true. But I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter. I'm
Quite agree.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
So where the heck are the explosives? I didn't see them.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Didn't know we could gather fish. That's kind of cool. Now, those Saurian looking things, which by the way, I thought Saurians were only in Doctor Who, but you know, maybe I'm getting my timey-wimey brain all mixed up. Where the, oh, there they are. Well, we didn't technically drive them away. We murdered them. Does that count as driving them away? Maybe. I hope. I didn't see no cask of nothing to blow up.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Who are you shooting? What are you shooting? Where are you shooting?
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
You're welcome. I saw two of you guys needed healing. Danielle is usually the one that needs healing. But this time it was you guys.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Well, I'm the one that put half that shit in there anyways. I'll be taking whatever the fuck I want out of there.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you...
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. Villagers use that water make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those saurians packing. Only do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
I wonder if he meant the village gate, not which is up here. You just walk into somebody's house like that? Wow.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Twill near get done if I stand around talking.
Here at the inn, we also offer check. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Have you needed me?
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby.
An elf. Didn't even know there were any elves in this game.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Where?
Let's hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Wait, where'd you find a treasure chest? Well, I saw walking powder get put in somebody's pack, so I'm guessing he found it and he opened it. There's the poison. I see it now. I'm gonna have to go this way just to avoid the guy so I don't have to talk to him.
Make haste then. We must leave anon.
Get away from me.
Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your prep.
That dude doesn't take no for a fucking answer.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yes, go ahead. Look at you. Was there another nest I was supposed to put that in? No, only the one that I saw. Oh, the jar stayed closed. I didn't like open it or pour it on the thing, so I don't know how effective that's gonna be to the Saurians, but you know, we'll find out here in a minute.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
He's determined to talk to me.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Oh, well, there's the damn... The poison bottle is gone. Well, shit. I screwed up the quest. I think I just scared a frog running through the grass. Oh no, the poison bottle is back.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished it.
There's the barrels that I was supposed to use to blow them up with.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
Yeah, but it went in the river.
One could not have hoped for a gladder up.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts.
So I just went over there and murdered them in person instead of just throwing shit across the bank, so...
And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps it's a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
That's that then.
That was certainly worthwhile.
The result of our impeccable teamwork, no doubt.
It is vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
I've a selection of wares that sure to please. I picked it up in Melve after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable.
Well.
Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending some free offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone. We might do it again soon.
So was that a one-time use only spell? Did I just spend $5,000 on a one-time use only spell instead of something that I learned? Well, that was a very expensive lesson.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Good.
Yeah,
Then
let's
let us
go.
on our way.
I just blew $5,000 on that spell, not knowing it was only like a temporary thing. Haven't been up this way.
We've got goblins! I have no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I guess I looted everybody.
You would have me lead. Consider it done. Thank you, Master. I feel much better now.
Everybody healed?
That is what you wish, Arisen. I'll go on ahead.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Rome. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claim is true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not just regardless, do well not to invite mistrust.
Lightning attacks and damage. When a lightning attack is unleashed, the magical energy cannot be contained. The bolt of lightning will branch off and jump to targets in the vicinity, dealing additional damage. Moreover, if a drenched target is struck by lightning attack, the resulting bolts will be able to reach a wider range. Nice.
I can destroy that, if need be. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
That's just what I was thinking.
Boy, does she run her mouth an awful lot.
One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
Right you are.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
This is rather thrilling.
Okay. So why did we even come up here? I thought you blew that thing up because we needed to go through that passage. Never mind, I guess. Hi, Scottish Gaming. This is not online. It's an MMO. It's a single player MMO. There are online aspects to it where like you can make like the people that are following me, the ones that you see like the icons over their heads, so you can make those characters and stuff, but
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
you can like make one of those and then somebody else can trade with what you've made, that kind of thing. But other than that, no, not really anything is online, if that answers your question.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
It is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, As I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say?
Mm-hmm.
All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
In other words, if I'm fake, they're gonna put me in jail, and if I'm real, then the person that's up there pretending is probably gonna try and kill me. Just lovely. I'm gonna go over here and look for a minute because I'm nosy.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Oh, that sounds bright. I'll wander off over here, make him wait for me because there's a treasure chest.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Found a bug.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Don't mind if I help myself to your treasure there, sir. Picked up some dried fruit. Can I eat it? Oops, wrong direction.
Aye. Ought to report, have you?
Here's another treasure chest.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
He's over there fishing again.
treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I don't know where it was, but you spotted it. You'll figure out how to get to it, I'm sure.
The sun's light has grown dim. We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
What the fuck was that? Where the fuck did the mountain go?
Is everyone all right?
They even scared the fucking deer and everything. And the one dude is just kind of meandered across the fucking bridge. The mountain just disappeared and just collapsed into the fucking earth. And they're like, do.
More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Scared the hell out of the fucking buck. He's taking advantage of that.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
She's a caster like I am. Okay, so this shows like who made her and what their pawn ID is. So this is the how you do like the online stuff. And there's no ratings or anything on her. Kind of scary having a whole fucking mountain disappear like that though. I'm gonna go over here and see what's up with this. Whoa.
Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
Some more fight is not yet done.
Battle cannot be avoided. Fight or die.
Master. Pray, light your lantern before I trip.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! My await is on the road ahead.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Death Spark 19 made her. She has no ratings either.
materials can be found here.
Shall we see what we can find?
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
What was that I just picked up? Oh, it's a lightning spell. And it's probably a one-time use only spell as well. Oh, this is what that one spot was that I came up to. If the Arisen has a camping kit to hand, they can pitch their tent by the remains of a campfire found at set spots throughout the wilderness. Much like staying at an inn in town, resting at a campsite restores a party's health and stamina and recovers lost gauge. Adventurers who seldom return to town should be sure to keep a camping kit in their packs, lest exhaustion overwhelms them. Camping also affords the opportunity to grill meat, granting a boost to certain stats upon consumption. The finer the quality of the meat, the greater the increase you can expect. Before setting up camp, it would be prudent to eliminate any foes lurking nearby. Neglecting to do so only heightens the chance of an ambush while your party is at the most vulnerable. And we're gonna go ahead and make camp.
Say, you ever feel your pack before leaving the city, only to find that you've no use for what you brought?
Adventures are unpredictable. It's half the joy.
There's an animation for cooking of the deer meat. That's fucking awesome.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I can face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Yeah, now we can see where the fuck we're going, too. I need to get going to bed myself. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Or today, technically.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
What's this? We're trapped.
Oh god, a fucking troll.
Fire! A cyclops! To think we didn't have one here of all places. A cyclops. Great beyond what manner of foe is this? I've never seen one of them.
This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me. This ground has an edge of battle. We can use it well.
I don't want to see Cyclops, but... Grabbing larger foes in battle. You can grab a hold of a foe while standing by making contact with them by pressing E. Once you have a hold of the enemy, you can push or pull them to draw their focus or knock them off balance.
Right out from under it. A fast country, and our quarry shall fall. Hopeless. A moment of indecision makes for our doom. So it goes.
God, Cyclops, but it's disgusting. Ew. Well, he is like seriously mad.
You have my gratitude, sir. Should seem I misjudged you.
What? Look, I was fighting for my life just like you were. That motherfucker had one ugly ass and I was about to get taken out by him.
I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here.
I don't know how much valor there was in that. I only have 3 spells.
Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brand.
You're not coming with me?
You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, right? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. It is your decision.
Trying to heal you motherfuckers and you're walking away from me.
cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Well, it crashed like 6 times on me, Pontus. So come to find out, there was a graphics card update that I needed to do, and the first stream crashed because of the update. So this is the second stream. This is the first time I've played it. I was really freaking pissed off. So far, I'm liking it. If it wasn't for all the game crashes and stuff, I'm actually really enjoying it. But it crashed so many times. It's just unbelievably frustrating. Oh, hang on. I gotta reset my timers and stuff for tomorrow so that I wake up in time.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Okay. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow that I actually had one today, and I slept through all of my alarms. I mean, I had something wake me up at like 8 o'clock this morning. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that was, but I went back to sleep. And my people are like off harvesting goods and stuff while I'm in the wagon, so that's kind of cool that they're my like people that are following me are off harvesting stuff. He's like, let me get that for you. So I think that's kind of cool that they're doing that. I think Daniela is behind me, and the two guys are in front of us. So the fighter and the archer are the two guys in the front, and Daniela is the one in behind. Why are you beating the oxen? He's doing his job. You ain't gotta beat him. Look, there he goes running off to harvest more stuff. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you, Bridget? Do you need to go potties or something? I think I have to take a puppy outside. Do we need to go potty? Oh, thank you, Daniel. Do we need to go potty? Come here. Come say hi to the people. Oh, I got a puppy. Oh. Do you need to go potty, ma'am?
Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Do you need to go potty? Yes, you gotta go potty, ma'am. Okay, I gotta take a puppy out to go potty. I will be right back. Alright, here's your feet on the floor. You fix your ear. I will be right back, guys. Alright, come on, let's go out. If you gotta go potty, let's go. Okay. So puppy had to just go tinkle. Okay, goblins, what rotten luck we need of your aid again, sir. Why do they keep calling me sir? Alright, get up. Get up.
Go faster! Goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
What the? Get off my screen.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us.
Isn't that what I'm here for?
Burnworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way?
Yeah. I mean, I thought I was.
All right. Into the Oberstadt then.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it.
I need to sell off all this heavy shit that I got. I already have one, so I don't need any more of them. Okay.
It isn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Pleasure doing business with you.
Since he's my archer, I need to keep giving him my give those arrows. What's this? A missive to the capital. Alright, everybody now has oil for their lantern. Is there any way to check how long? Like, how much oil is in those things? So confused. Is there... Oh. That doesn't look like the same oxen cart, I tell you that. He's a nice looking guy.
I was informed of your coming with the Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, but it would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont.
He's a fake.
It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but
Ruffian?
You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place,
Oh, her teeth are yellow.
word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Interesting. Sorry, I'm eating peanuts. Okay, so it says regarding the oath, both Vermund and Batal regarding the scourge of the dragon as a matter of the utmost priority. Should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border, both nations are sworn to provide aid, as well as to assist in the evacuation of the populace, and with scouting missions as needed, In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholly to their duty.
Visit the tavern tonight if you've aught to discuss.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
He looks half dead.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Gosh, his eyes are awful. He needs some concealer. Oh.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and save the land, they ascend to the throne as sovereign. Hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in the world, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention else do.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Whatever am I to do?
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Some sort of armor shop here. Oh, it's just reading it. I just realized it's reading by
Weapons
the.
are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
Can't say I have any tidings to share.
Some sort of barber shop sign. Is this some sort of church?
Interested in my wares?
Not quite sure what you have.
Best buy what you need, lest you regret it later.
In other words, they don't do anything, they just make you look better.
Many thanks. Nothing caught your eye?
That's a shame. Let's hope this all work I'll call it next time.
What is this thing? Oh. Interesting.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall harm you while I yet stand.
Well, he's pretty. But that's not who I was trying to talk to. I was trying to talk to her.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I've not much to say at the moment.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Official pawns. These are special pawns that can be hired from the official pawn selection or section of the Riftstone. They differ from regular pawns in the following ways. Their names are displayed in different colors. The official pawns of level 10 and below can be hired without expending rift crystals. The armor worn by official pawns cannot be exchanged. Official pawns will not appear in monthly or cumulative ranks and may be excluded from other aspects of the game. Additionally, official pawns may only be available for hire for a limited time. Check our website for details about the availability of official pawns. Oh. So I can't do that while I'm in here. See, these guys are not leveling up, so I have to replace them. That's the problem. Oh shit, did I just discard that? Whoops. Wish I could just drag it to him. That would make so much more sense. Okay. Okay, so he goes off and he wanders around and picks up stuff, which is really handy, which is what I want. I need to replace him with somebody that's like him. Oh, pawn badge. Pawns are awarded badges as a mark of their accumulation of knowledge and expertise, whether it can be proficient in combat or experience exploring. Pawns with badges are more helpful to the Arisen in the world, and indeed. Next. Monster badges are awarded to pawns who have defeated a certain number or particular monster. Such pawns are by then so experienced with the creatures in question that they know the best way to defeat it and will offer beneficial advice to the Arisen. Field badges are awarded to pawns who have camped a sufficient number of times in a particular region. When adventuring inside a region, the pawn will display their knowledge of the area by offering beneficial advice to the Arisen. So he has 5 likes, 5 hearts. Okay, so he's simple in inclination. That's what I need to look for. Somebody that will be simple. And her, she's straightforward, so she goes off and takes charge. She's got 2 ratings as well. He's kind-hearted, simple, straightforward. Okay.
Troubling rumour has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty horrible.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own 2 eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, he's a real warrior?
Yes.
I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment.
Thank you.
Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Well, I cleared the roadway, so you should be safe. To get there, I mean.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support.
So why is this stone not working now? There it is. Alright, I need to get rid of him.
Prod me if you must, master, but I've nothing more to say. I'm grateful to have served you for so long, Arisen. I shall hold these memories close for all time.
Nothing to report, I'm afraid. Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military. Speak your will, and I'll see it done. All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Now, let's see what I can afford on here. Okay, there's a dagger one. That one's calm, though. Kind-hearted. Calm. There's a straightforward one, but it's not a... He's fucking ugly.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavour to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Well, I mean, for a rogue, that is kind of smart.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Okay, so pawn quests. Pawn quests are tasks given to your main pawn to be completed beyond the rift. You set the task and it must stipulate the reward for the Arisen who hires your main pawn to receive upon the task completion. Pawn quests provide valuable opportunities for you to obtain items and acquire pawn badges, so your shoulder endeavors to get your pawn hired as often as possible. When settling a reward for an Arisen who hires your main pawn to receive, you can either select a specific item or nominate a sum of gold. Items will be removed from your inventory, gold will be subtracted from your funds. It also is possible to trade with other Arisen by setting the retrieval of items you desire from the pawn's objectives.
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good.
Oh my god, that one is really expensive. There she is.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Well, see, she won't be with me long because she's only one level above me, but...
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Okay, so... Let me give her the stuff that I had given the guy.
At once, Master.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable.
I was just making sure I was in the right damn place. I thought I was lost. I mean, I really thought I was lost.
Tis not a matter for prying in. Pray, let us speak out here.
Speak out where? Where are we going? You go, I'll follow. Oh shit, I didn't mean it. Oh! Oh. And fell off the fucking...
As I informed you when last we spoke.
Well, I mean, I'm like that in real life too. I probably would have fell off the balcony too, so.
Should Decent denounce your Majesty as a false Arisen, you would have left it out. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. Essential players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to a chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, it would be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Yep, I'll go blow stuff up.
Thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there.
Well, I've already murdered some of them, so they shouldn't be too hard.
Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
You've been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels before now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of their plots.
Interesting.
Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty?
Of course I
Might
do.
I ask this task of you?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Positively.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open to midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time have Deeza demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace.
Oh.
Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release?
Sure. No problem.
I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we...
Welcome to the Star Drop-In.
It's a fucking cat with weird looking
Serve all
ears.
manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
No, because you're terrifying to look at.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Burnworth.
2,000 gold for fucking beer. Why do you look...
Friend, have you a spare moment?
Well, you look awful sketchy. What are you doing?
People, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk.
Well, you don't look very
I'm
trustworthy.
in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither.
House for a week, sure.
I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Where are we going? So we're going to Mildred's dwelling.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
Did I get no key?
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Right you are.
I'm getting tired. Guys, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Tell is, Vermund was once a beast-strewn king. If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. The Baron's request is quite understandable. Shall we get some rest then?
Yes. Okay, I think I'm this. Oh my god, it's 4 a.m. Last time I looked, it was 3 a.m.
All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Bad luck, sir. That shop's closed today. Best have a week of
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
I would have given food had I actually had any on me. All I've got is that one piece of meat.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Figured I would get close to where that spot is that I need to go, and then I could log out.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
A bunch of runny babbits over here. Whoops. He's mad I killed his chickens and stuff. Sorry, dude. I need to get back across the river.
How are we to get through this door?
Well, I was able to get through that door.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foes, well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
guess I can't heal him.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You have my protection.
300 gold, nice. We're catching these poor guys on fire.
It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Guy, most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There's a griffin over there eating a bison. That's kind of awesome looking.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Aw, that's sweet.
It is pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
True enough. Pray, follow me. Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
shit. There was a little fuck behind me that was thumping me in the back. I didn't realize that there was one behind me. That's why I shouldn't play when I'm tired. I wasn't paying attention to the little one behind me beat me. I was backing up into him.
It would be most efficient to make for our nearest.
Use the fucking lightning spell.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our...
Come on, I gotta be able to use that damn thing. Come on, he's right on you. Can't you use that fucking spell? No. Hit the wrong button. could have sworn there was somebody else there helping us. What a fucking tough beast. What the fuck you screaming at throwing shit like that, motherfucker?
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
There's a fence up there. And another one of those stones.
Where's the fighter? Their ilk are drifting in close range.
Careful now. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
We are at our best when we find fine place to harvest some ingredients. How are we to get through this door? Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
What did I just pick up that they're so excited about?
found here?
We ought to take a closer look.
Huh. Wake stones. Gather 3 of them. You can bring the dead back to life. I got 2. You need to give those to Abel, because she's the one that uses those.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Opens as me.
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are.
That's funny, they literally have a thing of cooking meat. Somebody did a video of this. That's kind of awesome.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a
Wait,
few
that's
hours?
female?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
I thought that was a dude. Wow. Okay. Got plenty of skills, so that way I can upgrade my skills and stuff. I really need to go to bed. Oh my god, it's almost 5 a.m.
Make myself prepared. And that doesn't stop my heart from leaping into my throat.
You will make the pain disturbing our moments of I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Okay, let's try going to sleep again. This is not as big of a piece of meat. It's definitely a piece of deer, though. Alright, hopefully this time we won't get jumped.
I
Alright,
feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
everybody's
Come.
healed.
We've much to be getting on with.
Now the crows are happy. So many dead bodies to eat. Okay, guys, I have to go to bed. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I cannot reschedule this one because I work the next 3 days in a row, and I really cannot reschedule this one because I have a prescription. I'm on a controlled substance, and I have to get that prescription filled on the 22nd, and it's the 19th, and so I have to get the new prescription. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and now that it's not crashing anymore, I'm not as frustrated with it that I was earlier in the stream with the first stream, but I am really tired and I've got to go to bed. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fabulous night or day wherever